Welcome back, everyone, to another episode here of Mastering the Network Marketing Basics and Leadership Skills. I'm super excited to have you guys back, and I'm super excited for this training we will have today. And it's actually, I know I've been saying this before, but this is actually one of the most important trainings because, to be honest, in this industry, you can have great products, you can have great systems, you can have great leadership, you can have all of this, but if you don't have a great culture, your organization will not grow, your organization will not thrive, and it will not grow in the way it could have done if we just had a better culture. So let's get right into it. No yappy yappy, just right into the training, and I'm super excited to share this together with you guys because I know how much this will help improve the growth of your organization and the retention and the number showing up on calls, the number showing up on events, all of these things. So, how to create a winning environment for long-term success and growth. I'm super excited to have all of you guys here, and I'm super grateful for everyone taking your time and educating yourself. First of all, I want you to give yourself a pat on the shoulder for always showing up for yourself, always educating yourself, and are always ready to bring yourself to the next level. So, let's get right into it. Let's put on Do Not Disturb and so what's the purpose of today's training? Today you will learn exactly how to build and maintain a powerful team culture. This will help you retain team members, boost application, and create an environment that attracts success. And I think that's exactly what we want. So let's get right into it. What is team culture? Your team culture is your team's values, behaviors, attitudes, traditions. So a positive culture creates loyalty, increase activity, and generates momentum. So that's what we're working for. That's the direction we want to go into. So teams with strong culture have high retention and long-term growth. And yeah, so why team culture matters? Strong cultures create loyalty and consistency, and I think that's something that we know in network marketing is super important. Loyalty and consistency. You will see the numbers on the calls, the loyalty of how much people prioritize the calls, events, the different team activities we do. I know this summer we will plan a soccer tournament or something similar, just to be able to mix and match the fun in between the hard work we're all putting in to grow our business. Culture helps team members stay motivated during challenges because I know throughout your years in this industry, the longer you are, you will see ups, you will see downs, you will see the good, the bad, the ugly. So it's important to have people supporting you and a winning environment that can lift you up during this hard time. So really, a positive team culture reduces turnovers and keeps leaders engaged long term and will really help you build that longevity of your business. So there's 5 pillars in team culture that we're gonna go through today. It's clear vision and goals, consistency and consistent recognition, open communication, personal development, fun, and community. So let's get into pillar number 1, clear vision and goals. So clearly define your team's purpose and vision. So for example, helping 100 people achieve financial freedom through online income, or aka go full time. So I know that's what we're working for right now. We're working for having the first 100 people full time together with us here in AkashX. I know it's already done. I know you that watching this video will be one of those 100 people. So that's one of the like just visions and the goals that we have. We don't want it too complicated. We want something that we always can remember. And I know this is also a topic that we need to improve even more. We need to talk about it more. We need to show it more. And everyone needs to know that this is the first step we're working for, 100 people full time. So really ensure everyone knows the goal and they're part achieving it. So whatever size you have of your organization, let's say you have 10, 15, 20 people, and you now working on hitting that 50 people, or you working on creating 3 or 5, let's say you working to hit the 5K rank, you are now basically indirect working for creating 5 1Ks. So speak about that on every single presentation you have. I'm currently on my mission working on helping 5 people achieve the rank of 1K affiliate, which basically is average $400-500 a month income that can be a half-time income or a side hustle, and can help someone with the rent, it can help someone with groceries, and just speak the vision and get people to the feeling of, oh, I want to be one of those. So you can always create your own goals and vision within your organization for the goals that you're working for, that can help you achieve the rank or the next level for yourself even quicker, by just speaking it in another perspective of bringing people excited of, oh, I want to be one of them. So pillar number 2 is consistent recognition. Uh, Publicly celebrate wins, big and small, and I think that's something we do really, really great. We're lifting up new people on team calls. We're celebrating small ranks, big ranks, small withdrawals, big withdrawals. Every little win is something we celebrate, and that's something that's highly important. So if your business partner that just got started, just finished with the onboarding, celebrate that. Just took the first trade, celebrate that. Just took his first win on a demo account, celebrate that. Celebrate everything, lift them up on all the positive happy habits they do, because what happens then? It will subconscious program them of want to do those things more and more and more, because people love to do what they getting recognized for. Maybe you heard like that story of a guy that was in the military, and he was asked, so why do you do this? Like, what do you make? How much money do you make? He's like, around 2K. So why do you risk your life for just $2K a month? He said, so you don't need to do it. Imagine that. We have people risking their life, yes, so others don't need it. And the main reason for that, as you heard, it's not about the money, it's about the recognition they get, the feeling of that craze within them of knowing the good they do. So celebrate all the wins, big or small. We should always send out all these wins in the team chat to really bring up that winning environment, that winning culture. Super, super important. So pillar number 3, open communication. This is something that's also super, super important for a long-term growing business, and a healthy environment is really foster honesty. You need honesty in your organization, transparency, clear communication at every single level. And also for you guys to me, if you feel like something needs to be improved, something is not as it should, whatever, never feel like you can't talk to me. I'm always here to help everyone. So yeah, super important. Have open communication with your team, with your leaders, with your uplines, with everyone around you, and that will help create a really healthy environment. Encourage questions, discussion, and problem solving. So always encourage people to ask questions. Remember, the person that asks the most questions get the most answers. And that's what we want to program into new people also. They should never be scared of asking questions. They should always be open to have discussions in the team chats. And then we as leaders are there solving the problems. So problem solving is a key skill set as a leader. So you can have regular Zoom calls between your team members, one-on-one or FaceTime, or with your organization, where you discuss what's hard, what's good, what's bad, what can be improved, and help them go through these emotions and these feelings they have. And sometimes the only thing they need to feel is that they are heard, that you are listening to them. And just by that, the retention and everything will change, and they will feel like, wow, this is really a community where I want to be because people care about me. People don't care about how much you know until they know how much you care. So that's a key quote. Pillar number 4, personal development. And I know you guys are watching this or already on it, you're working on developing your own skills. So really do personal development. Personal development is a key in any success, whatever you want to achieve. If it's success in trading, net marketing, business overall, in life overall, you need to develop yourself, both within the skills, for example, the network marketing skills, but also within the mental skills. So really encourage learning from books, events, trainings, podcasts, audiobooks, all these different things. It's highly important to bring yourself to the next level, because remember, your success will never surpass your personal development. So if your personal development is here, your success will come here, and maybe accidentally you will come here and you will earn more money, you will have more success for a while. But what will happen if you don't bring this up with you? You will fall all the way down again. Universe will always put you in your spot. So you need to bring up your personal development, and then everything else will fall into place. So if you want to be able to become a 10K, 25K, 50K, 100K, you need to be there before you will get there. So that's super important. So before you hit that 100K affiliate, you need to work on yourself. So you are a 100K affiliate, and then it will be in the physical world. Then you will see it in your back office and in the leadership you have in your organization. But first of all, you need to work yourself in the right direction of already becoming that. So you are ready for the challenges ahead. So pillar number fun and community. Balance business with fun to create stronger bonds. And I know that's something we also done on our last meetup or launch meeting, as you guys maybe was on or maybe not. But then we had, for example, first we had the event, we had business talks, we had all of this, and then we had a nice team dinner afterwards, and then we did some activities like bowling, billiard, mini golf. So we're always trying to have this type of combination of fun and seriousness, because we can't only build a business of just seriousness, and of course we can't only build a business of just fun. So we need that combination of creating those strong bonds and those relationships, because it's also when we do these other things, the people really get to know each other on a deeper level. They get to understand each other on another way. So team dinners, events, retreats, online activities. You can also do, for example, a fun night on Zoom together with your top 5 leaders or your top 5 business partners. So you can do that on a Friday evening. You can do, for example, let's say now, guys, every Friday this time, we will just do a spontaneous Zoom call where we'll watch first 30 minutes personal development, and then we will play some games together, or we will do some whatever. You find whatever works for you. I know some girls have done like spa nights on their Zooms, or makeup nights, or you can find so many different ideas, so many different ways of just making a bit the journey, enjoying the journey a bit more. So that's just some tips and tricks what you can implement to create better culture. So how to implement team culture? Lead by example. This is a key one that I know we've been talking about before, but that's really in every area of business. You need to lead by example. Your actions set the standard. So if you want your team partners to be active in the chats, send out their results, the trading results, taking tap the trades, being on the console camera, it starts with you. They would look, what are you doing? So ask yourself right now, are you really leading by example? Maybe you're great in some areas. Maybe you're taking all the trades, but you're maybe not on the calls with camera. Or you are on all the calls with camera, but you're not sending out any trading results in the chat. You're not leading the way on that front. So really try to be a role model on all the areas. So everything starts with you clearly communicate culture expectations to every new member. So it starts to program them directly when they are new. Because maybe you heard it's hard to teach an old dog to learn to sit, you know? Maybe you heard that we have that saying in Sweden at least. And it's the same thing here. If someone comes in, they're not on any calls or anything, they're just chilling around, it will be harder to teach them now the habits of success, the habits of what we want in our culture, compared to if the first day they get started, we all go in, like help them create alarms. I will actually show you. So for example, you can have alarms like this where you have weekly reminders. I have that every Sunday 1958, just 2 minutes before the team call, as a reminder in my phone. You can do that with all the different calls with the new people, so they just get constant reminders of, oh yeah, we have this team call today, let me just jump in and see what. So you setting the standards and you teaching them the small details in the beginning and help them create that habit. So usually we say it takes 21 days to create a habit, 90 days to create a lifestyle. So the goal is to bring net marketing and trading into their lifestyle, and then it will be easy for them. After they've done it for 3 months straight, it will be a no-brainer that they know every single Sunday at 8, we have a team call. That's what they know. That's a fact. So they will sort their life around and after that. So really, super important and common mistakes people do in building culture. Not clearly defining your culture, so not talking about the small details with your new members and just expect them to know that they should send out trades, they should do all these different things. Ignoring recognition and celebrating, forget to celebrate even the small wins with your newest members. Super, super important. Allowing negativity or gossip, that some people just let it be gossip, or having negativity around in the chats or anything. You should always be there, switching it back to positive and bringing the organization in the right direction. So what's the solution for this? The solution is to clearly define, recognize consistently, and address negativity swiftly. So directly when something like that happens, switch it and make sure to just work on this topics. Creating a culture of duplication. So clearly emphasize simplicity, duplication, and consistency. Provide clear tools and training and resources for duplication. So just help them with these small steps to create this culture of duplication. So they always have everything provided for them. So keeping culture alive as you scale, because it can be harder to keep the culture up the bigger organization you have. But here it's important to constantly reinforce your values and visions on, for example, team calls, in the big chats and everything. And remember, leaders duplicate your behavior, so model what you expect. So really, every leader in the organization will duplicate your own behavior, so model what you expect. Yeah, real life examples of great team cultures. So teams that celebrate small wins weekly see higher retention. That's a fact. That's something we can see all around the AkashX with people and organization that grows incredibly fast right now. It's the people that celebrate the wins. Leaders who promote openness and transparency builds deep trust, also highly important, and teams who prioritize fun and community stay connected long term, because we want people to come in with us and really create that deep connection, that friendship. We want them to be able to call us whenever they feel like they need something. We want them to become our best friends, because then it's when it's most fun to build a long-term and massive business together. If it's, you can do it with the people that you love to spend time with and you love to have them around. So, elite culture building strategies. So, regular survey your team members to understand their needs. Create clear rituals, Monday motivation, Friday recognition, etc. So that's something you can do. For example, actively remove negativity, maintain a positive solution-oriented culture. And this is just some key things that will help you create this culture. And remember, culture is something that we create daily. It's not something that just goes over a day. It's something that takes time. Recommended tools and systems for culture, Facebook group or Telegram groups. Of course, we use Telegram, but just having that as an example, because I know it could be other people watching these videos right now also. Recognition templates as we have with funded traders and also with different rank apps. So that's what we already have, but just make sure to use them. So if you have someone that gets funded, if you have someone that hits a rank, make sure that you send out that flyer and celebrate them in the chat. So recommended books on team culture, Leadership Last, great book, The Energy Buzz, and The Five Levels of Leadership. So this is really a key. The Five Levels of Leadership is a key book. Everything actually from John C. Maxwell is incredible leadership. So really, if you want to have good books around leadership and really bring your leadership skills to the next level, is John C. Maxwell really the GOAT to go. Um, so action steps and culture challenges. So clearly define your team vision and values today. Create a recognition system this week. And that can just be that you celebrating the small wins. You have notes in your calendar, for example, or in your notebook or in your notes app, where you just writing down and tracking the growth of your business partners, all the small steps that they do that brings them in the right direction, that you guys can help them celebrate that. Host a culture building call or event in the next 7 days. So you can have small team meeting with 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 business partners of yours, everyone just getting to know each other a bit more, getting to know each other's own goals and why they got started with this, and just building a stronger relationship and bring each other together. And you can also do this together with other leaders. So let's say you are working on now building an organization and you have another friend in the company right now that's also doing the same thing. You guys can combine that and they can build a relationship together within each other's organization to create even better culture around the entire organization, and share your results clearly with your leaders and in the team chats and everything. So, yes, the final message for today's training: your team culture is your legacy. Build it intentionally. I think that's really powerful to think about it. It's really now you're building your legacy, so build it with the right intention. The right culture attracts leaders, creates duplication, and sustains long-term growth. So also super, super powerful. And remember clearly, culture isn't built in a day, it's built daily. So that's something that you can't just hope will be done over one day. It's something that will take time. It's something that you need to work on every single day. You need to show up for it every single day, but then you will see the results you wished for. So again, thank you for showing up. Thank you for taking your time. Thank you for jumping on here and showing your love and support. And also thank yourself for always staying disciplined. Thank yourself for always showing up for your own goals and dreams, for studying, for bringing yourself to the next level. And I will say, see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And peace out, much love, and ciao, ciao.